Yeah. Um, I can't change my name. Alright. Address pending degree. Sure. Rest management, nutrition, consumption, meme curation. 12, isn't 12 words per minute pretty bad? Wait, hold on. I gotta Google this. Okay, an average is 40, and 80 is considered excellent, 120 is quite advanced. Whoa. Wait, what's 200 CPM? Above average speed 50. Okay. So yeah, that's really bad. This is wait, I didn't select my photo. Um, wait. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Just me. I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. What is it, like noon? Jeez. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my butt in the cushions. I probably have to apologize for a couple things actually. Well, this place is a mess. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. Oh, I like the shirt. I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. I'll use that excuse next time. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful, Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk mom and dad into letting me come all the way out to the city too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me like fingernails on chalkboard or cardboard. Makes me pause for a minute, but I jump up as I realize what it is. Hey, Mochi, knock it off. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell what he's looking at with those crossed eyes. Mochi. Meow. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle to the curtains, throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Geez, there are so many tabs here. Which one did I leave on Greg's list open again? Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one? Nah, that's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. Yes, that's why Mochi and I are internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner, intern, college credit only, internet comments section proofreader, fundraiser, street team intern unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up on watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to mom, dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I got here, I expected to be buried in noise from the city's traffics and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment on the side street, far from the main street bustle from here, the noises of the city are just distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I'd been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I turn a corner at the end of the block, head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall apparition, I'm surprised by what I see. Ooh. I squat 3-story building painted so bright it'd be impossible to miss sits in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. As I walk closer to the front door of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches, tables neatly arranged in rows. Also, this is one of those pretentious restaurants with a nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice a window that declares not hiring. Inquire within. Ooh. I could use a job. I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot. I look to my right as I walk up to the door, see a little orange and white cat laying belly up, sunning itself in the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. Very spacious. Interesting decor. This place is so classy it feels fake. It looks like a board game exploded in here. Isn't that what the place, Alice was like in Wonderland, like the cards and stuff? Is the purple cat gonna start talking to me? Though none of them are purple, boy, are there a lot of cats. Oh yeah, the Cheshire cat. I think I can count. I was like, what was that cat's name again? I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I've barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. Welcome, please sit wherever you like. I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of what the voice came from. Then whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? Sure. I'd be happy to give you a tour. His eyes are gentle. He is one of those people who smile with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Yeah, that sounds great. Actually, I'm here about the job. Oh. His pause is brief, but it worries me a little. Is it really that surprising that someone would come in and ask about the job? Did I do it wrong? Oh, great. We don't get a lot of responses. I think it's because Mr. Gertz only puts the sign in the window. He doesn't want to advertise anywhere. Good thing I came in, huh? You're right. His smile is broad, but his eyes creep to the back of the cafe like he's looking for an escape. Okay, you can take a seat. I'll go get the owner. He'll be able to tell a little bit more about what he's looking for. Got it. Oh, and what's your name? Avery? Avery, cool. I'm Landry. Thanks to Landry? I'm just gonna say Landry. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'll be right back. He bounds up the stairs and disappears. I begin to sit at the little cafe table, but freeze halfway as I hear a faint exclamation of dismay. It's followed by thundering footsteps and then Landry's return. I'm so sorry. Well, what? I didn't offer you any coffee. Would you like some? Oh, don't scare me like that. Sure. You got it. He vanishes into the back again and reappears carefully balancing a stout white mug atop a black saucer, one hand, tiny creamer in the other. Gently he sets the mug and creamer before me. Dude, a cup of coffee sounds so good. I forgot to ask how you like your coffee, so I brought you some out. There's sugar on the table. Thank you, if you like it. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll check with Graves this time, I mean it. Landry bounds to the back room, is out of sight. Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, and directly at me with wide-eyed, worried look. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. I dump most of the coffee and 3 sugar packets into my coffee before I get into the consistency I like. I pour what should be a splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills and it almost overflows. Mew. This cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. When Landry finally returns, he's not alone. This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. Nice to meet you. Hopefully future boss. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owner of cat cafes looks like. I've never seen. His eyes are 2 different colors. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is sucked into his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I think it was his eye. Yes, it was. Eh? He had the eye of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Telltale heart, you were looking at my eye. Didn't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but, iridis heterochromia is more common in cats than humans. What a weirdo. I'm not sure if I want to work for a guy like this. Oh, cool, I didn't know that. I might as well humor him a bit. If this guy's gonna sign my paychecks, he can rattle off as many weird cat facts as he wants. Graves, would you mind telling Avery a bit about the place? I think it'd be good if you talk about what we do here. Graves looks like the notion is causing him physical pain. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. You didn't do that already? Don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're going to be doing the interview anyway. Good point, Laundry. This cafe would collapse in a rubble without you to keep me on track. Ha ha ha. Alright, Avery, I didn't prepare a speech, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any stories that he can quote for this situation. I like to take care of strays. I like coffee. I like good desserts. I like a beautiful room. I wanted a place where I could have all those things at once. That's how a cat's paw was born. The cats here are from the neighborhood. Usually they want to come here so I don't have to convince them to come in. Forever home. Hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted, that's on the wall over there. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who's a good fit for the cat's personality. If they meet my standards, they've got a new family member. Can you help them find homes like that? Well, if I had the room, I'd just keep them all safe. I would do that too if I had the room. He totally means that, doesn't he? Cool, I get to be interviewed by a cat hoarder. I don't know, it's probably better that way, right? Who knows? Follow me, we'll talk on the 2nd floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. So much for the introduction to the cafe, I guess. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really do need a job. I'll save here. Back. We make our way up to the 2nd floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing looking cakes in the display. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Graves leans down over the balcony of the cafe, raises his voice to the people below, or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hazel, you get us some coffee. Said to the chef, I haven't seen anyone here besides him and Laundry. I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You might not know yet. Graves folds himself into the slender chair at the corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Come on, sit down, let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Reviews are boring, make it interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with this sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in a skull throne and Raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. I bet he's a nerd. A book nerd, maybe? A cat nerd? I don't know. I think the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course, I'm in the interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a tiny slip of blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. I jump a little when he get here. I didn't hear anyone come up the stairs. This guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shot. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup towards me without looking back up. Thank you. Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes the ring. Perfect. As always, I don't know what I did without your coffee. It's nothing special, really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today, quiet and a little hoarse. That's all. Go back to the cats. That's fine. He slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look down at the coffee, see a sleepy cat face staring up from the phone. I've only ever seen a latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? It's so cute. I take a sip. It's not bad. Like if you like coffee, I guess could really use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I couldn't bring myself to ruin the foam cat. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll start off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? I did used to like really like Maine Coons. I don't know, Tabby is Scottish Fold. I do like Siamese too. I do like my cat. No, I'm going with my cat. Did you know any other languages? How about ciphers? I speak the language of dance. I mean, I did play a lot of Everhood. You know, why not? What marine animal would you say best represents you? I want to go shark. Wait, butterfly? Penguin. I'm gonna go shark. Why not? What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? A punk, I'm not done, just resting. Classically hardworking. Sure. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. I'll give him a 7.5. Dracula's or Teenage Wolves? Dracula's. Just kidding with that last one. Interesting, good. I like interesting people. He leans forward, appraising me with this terrible smirk on his face, like he's a cat who ate the canary. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering. Thank you. You start tomorrow. Wait, just like that? Well, great, thank you. Don't run off yet. I have paperwork. Oh yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he never left, trading an empty cup for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. What will my job? We'll see. Did he just hire me with no position in mind? Is this how this guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much info, too much coffee. Honestly, I could never have too much coffee. I feel like I could have 5 cups, although I would probably be sick. Never mind. I take the papers and skim them. Signing pretty much anywhere I see an X. That's what's it all for, and why is there's so much? Probably taxes. I don't know. Who cares? I've got a job. I push the papers back towards Graves. Eagerly skips them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. I will have you help the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You don't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Yeah, I'd hate to work mornings. Or okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Okay. Wait, how would you know? He seems lost in his own world now, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of tax stuff you need to deal with. Hiring people, and why would he do it so casually? Oh, whatever, not my problem. I head down the stairs. I'm surprised I didn't grab a cake before I left. Laundry's back. He looks uncomfortable waiting for the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. So, I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congrats. You can meet everyone else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for our meeting when you get in. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes. Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take too long for you to get to know them. And the cats. Okay, great. I'll see y'all tomorrow then. Alright, see you. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job.
Oh, is Mason the orange cat?
I think Mason might be the orange cat. Oh, I haven't played this game in so long. It's such a good game. I got lost, didn't end up hating anything, but it was a nice walk. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. I turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact, thumbs its tail testily against the pavement. It's got different colored eyes, I guess. Heterochromia really is common in cats, huh? Should I, try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays there, after all. I should try. I crouch down as slowly as I can, reach out my hand toward the cat, beckoning to it. It doesn't move. I make those little smoochy noises that seem to work on some cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back and looks away still for a moment before standing up and slinking into an alley. I guess I should just leave this to the professionals. I at least wanted to pet the cat. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I got from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. I picked up a can of wet food from Mochi from the corner store too. I figured we both deserve a celebration. Mochi, get your fat lump out here. I have good news. I finally got a job. Let's go. No answer or indication. He's even in the same room. You know, he never even asked how my day was. Rude. I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl, crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. I'm here, you big moron. Why is she so mean to Mochi? I give him a little scratch behind the ears before I dump half the kid into his bowl. The feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. I feel like most cats act like you never feed them. Whatever, I'm about to do the same to this pizza. Yeah, I feel that. After a quick job to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop right down on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh, looks like there's a new jelly donut video. It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. I love that dumb internet cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. I wonder how her owner gets her to do those tricks. That flooring seems familiar. Where are all these films? I spent the rest of the evening picking through the video archives and feel myself sinking into the bread dough of couch cushions. Yay, my first day on the job! Meow. It's so early. What's his problem? Meow. I bet he just wants the other half of that wet food, so I don't get it from him that often. I excavate myself from the couch, do what I can to mitigate the bad head situation I've got going on. What time is it anyway? Grab my phone to check. 7:40. Oh no. I'm gonna be late for my first day of work. I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. I have to hope I run fast enough the wind resistance will do the job for me. No time to sort through my duffel. I'm just gonna have to throw on whatever looks cleanest. It's not like Graves said anything about dress codes or whatever. Mochi trails me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. Like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. There's time to mix the wet food the way he likes it. I dump a scoop of kibble into the bowl on the way out the door. I haven't seen cats so frightened since the one that watched me mess up coffee. They can both deal with it. I can't believe I'm almost late my first day of work. My first job even. What a great first impression to leave. Thanks for hiring me, Avery the Flake. I start out in full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about 10-minute walk, so it looks like it might not be as bad as I thought. If I run, I can make it in less time. Here it is, a cat's paw. I got a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but I feel totally different when it's your workplace, you know? It's kind of nice to think about. Hey, Avery. Andre peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. I'm surprised by how many people are standing around Graves' laundry, his, and are there, but there are also a few I haven't seen. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. They're all piled in a sleep cluster by the window. I feel a little embarrassed that I'm so disheveled, but I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late and looking perfect. Good, you decided to challenge the morning sun after all. Now that the star is here, we can start the show. So, as weird as yesterday, I see. Got another sucker boss. That's esteemed coworker to you. You just keep collecting these strays. Before we get too far, everybody should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we've met, and you know Graves. Did you meet Hayes? Briefly, hello Hayes. Hello. It looks like he is going to try to slip between the cracks in the tile. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people? Hayes is a great barista. He's a help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of time with the cats too. Hayes flashes a quick look, the side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly, like he's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach to shake his hand. He's practically bracing for impact. Before I reach him, bright light flashes at the corner of my vision. What? Is that a camera? Oh, sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off. I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the end is aiming her phone directly at me. Sorry, don't mind me. I just want to commemorate our new employee. I'm Finley, and I take care of social media. I like candids, so I'll try again later when you've forgotten about it. Finley is also Graves. I know what you're about to say. Don't ruin the surprise. Graves lets out a bark of a laugh. Alright. You tell Avery whenever you're ready. Thank you. The two in the middle of the lineup look beyond unimpressed. One is the smart mouth guy, Reese, and the other looks like someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman standing next to her. Then she's not going to introduce herself. This is Mason. She's our head chef. Or our only chef, I guess. Ooh, nice to meet you. Maybe you could teach me how to be a chef too. Well, nice to meet you both. Yeah. Finley reaches up, places her hand against the back of Mason's head. She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. I'm amazed Mason's putting up with this. Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery. Mason makes a quick little noise that's either a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both. How kind of you all to save the best for last. I'm Reese, and I'm the one you'll be answering to after Graves, so you better stay on my good side. I would have sworn Laundry was second in command, so I don't know what this kid's talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday. I'm on cat detail today, but I don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you. Cat detail must be taking care of the cats, obviously. Learning quickly. I don't know why the second in command would be so eager about telling me he's gonna clean litter boxes today. Maybe it's a weird status thing here. Ew. I'll be on my best behavior then, I guess. Good. Okay, that should be everyone then. And then Avery, you'll be training with me today. Hope that's okay. Yeah, fine by me. It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me. Goodbye, boss. Her slinks into the back of the cafe. I think I can hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappears after him. Avery, did you have breakfast? We're going to have something to eat before work if you'd like to join. It's tradition. That sounds great. I fed my cat, but I forgot to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself at the long booth, seating along the way. Our wall. He scoots to the tables together, and Landry puts over another chair. Great, just sit, relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast. I move to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path. Avery, before you sit down, I have a question. Sure, what's up? Okay, is that? Her voice drops almost, feelings into whisper. That's an IKEA shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite too. Oh, what? IKEA? From Blaststone? From what? Like, you don't have to play dumb. I get it. I really have no idea what that is. Is that like a show? This shirt from something? Oh, no. Never mind, don't worry about it. And now you got my interest. I just thought this is a cool shirt. Now you got my interest, but now you got my interest. What's Blaststone? I don't know if it would be your type of game. What's a game? I like games. Try me. Well, the story about men's passion clashing in a life or death struggle. Sounds dangerous. Oh, it is. But it's also romantic. Romantic like blooming in the battlefield, that type of thing? Yeah, I think you do get it. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. If you prove yourself worthy. I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure. Okay. She gives me a grin and a wink, then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed that somebody sits at the table while I was talking to Finley. Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery. Avery, come sit down. Sure. Where should I sit, though? What if there's some unspoken rules about this sort of thing in placing? You never know with new groups of people. Landry answers for me, beckoning the seat between him and Finley. Partly I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray, balanced on top each hand. Oh, even the apron's kind of cute. One tray has a giant, French toast, some kind of egg thing. Not sure, but it looks amazing. Whoa. I have no idea how hungry I was until now. She sets the trays down in front of us, then returns to the kitchen. I hope she gets back soon because I'm about to be on that egg thing like mochi on wet food. Mason returns a few moments later, holding 6 empty cups, coffee cups in her arms. Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing full of coffee. They set the cups on the table, take their seats. Hayes barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. I'm a little afraid that I'll lose my hand in the fray if I jump in now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm behind the fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as it reaches for the syrup. Save some for Avery. Jeez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food. I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important. While everyone shouts and shatters across the table, I help myself to a bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that doesn't come out of a microwave. So I'm gonna savor this. Wow, this is amazing. Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason eyebrow shoots up. She looks at me like I grow another nose. Frittata, I think? Is that a souffle? Looks like it'll be really hard to make. Just eggs, vegetables, and a pan. Still, I know I won't be able to make anything like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. What do you usually eat? Mostly cold pizza, toaster tarts, I guess, if I remember to get them. Mason glares like I knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through at me with a hard look in her eyes. You eat here now. Always. Thank you. I can have pizza sometimes, not for breakfast ever. I already like Mason. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are still okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Reese stares up at me between bites of French toast. Avery, one more time, we need to talk about dress code. Reese, don't start this again. It's an important part of new employee orientation. Laundry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him staring back at his plate. Laundry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up. Avery, look at this place. We have our visual presentation very seriously here. Mason gives another grunt. His empty plate and cup of Mason's plate and takes the stack back with the urgency of tactical retreat. There's an unexpected certain level of decor with the wait staff. Is that about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so no, this is about uniforms. Mason pushes her chair away from the table, then I force that wobbles briefly on two legs. She stands, takes my plate, and one false swoop. Opens to time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet. One hand balances a few on the other place on top. It looks heavy, but she's holding it like it's nothing. Come on. She stares me down and gestures to the back door with a head nod before she heads into the kitchen. But you think you can run off so easily? You'll get written up if you don't have your uniform. But no one gave me one. Mason in the kitchen, asked Grace. Let's go in the kitchen, it's fine. Is Mason really the only chef here? That must take a lot of work. I bet she could use some help. Mostly I'm just grateful she gave me an out. Whatever Reese is planning. It doesn't sound like anyone but Finley cares for it. No, thank you. I think Mason hates wanted my help. I'm fine if Mason needs the help. You're not off the hook for this yet. Reese. Oh, come on, Landry. Don't look at me like that. Something is definitely up. Whatever it is, I'm not going to fall for it. I'll be back once Mason says I'm done. I quickly retreat back to the kitchen before Reese can delay me further. It's kitchen time! Ooh, I like this. This is so cute. Even though I work here now, I still feel like I'm trespassing on hallowed ground. I've never been in a restaurant kitchen before. I'm barely in my own kitchen. It smells amazing, almost enough to make me hungry all over again. Gaze is at the sink, carefully scrubbing the iron skillet we used at breakfast. It looks like he's already got the dishes on lockdown, to be honest. Mason only spares me a glance. She's already back to work. It looks like there's a lot left of it to do. Dips a long spatula in a big metal bowl. Keeps the glob of frosting on top of a cake. It's mesmerizing watching her move as she works to smooth the frosting. Can I help? The experience? With what, baking? Don't know why I asked. She doesn't bother looking up, but it feels like she doesn't have to see the cake to decorate it. I bet she could do this in her sleep. Don't touch anything. I guess I'll go then. You seem really busy. Are you sure? I bet you're really busy though. Are you sure? Babysitting takes longer than doing it myself. Come on, there's gotta be something I can help with. You did ask me to come back here for a reason. Maybe from Reese. If you insist, carry those boxes out. Gestures to a pile of collapsed cardboard boxes sitting by the kitchen door. They're all much wider than my arms can go around, and about half my height. What are they shipping boxes? Horses? Roger, out where? Out back, throw them wherever. You can count on me. No time for insignificant detail like logistics or arm strength. I'm gonna do it. I tried to wrap my arms around the flattened boxes, but I was right. My fingertips barely touched either side. I can just pick them up with my hands. They're too thick to grab from the top. Maybe if I balance these boxes like so, brace it with my hands like this. There. And now how do I walk out the door? I guess I could just waddle. Ha. They're at a rough, sudden noise. The cardboard slips from my hands, cascades to the floor with a floppy, boxy avalanche. As sound happens again, I turn around, and the basin's facing away from me. I can see her shoulders shaking ever so slightly. Is she laughing? I mean, it probably does look pretty pathetic. But I didn't think she would be the type to even know how to laugh. She seems like she'd get mad at me for goofing up. Use twine. Eh? Right there on the counter. Wrap 'em. Oh. Yeah, oops, there's twine right there. With some effort, I collect the boxes again, then loop twine around them a few times. Right now I have the grab the string, can drag them out. You look like you're gonna hang glide on those. Maybe if the wind kicks up, I'll give it a shot. I look over, even Hayes is laughing a little. Though when I shoot him a quick smile, he hurries back to the sink and resumes scrubbing with fervor. These two are tough customers, but I'll bet they're not so bad once you get to know them, and I'm gonna do just that, hopefully. Anything else I can lend these muscles to today? Got plenty of muscle of my own. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you need any help. Yes, I should find where Landry ran off to. He's training me today, after all. I think he went upstairs. I head over to the top of the staircase, but a cat has taken the station right in my path. Its sleeping belly upstretched out to nearly the whole width of the step. Honey, that's really cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. It doesn't dignify me with a response. Instead, the fat orange cat shimmies in place to settle itself even more. Normally, I nudge it to see if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip on you if you don't move. Oh, maybe the orange cat is Landry. It's not gonna be fun for either of you. Opens one eye into a thin slit that makes a murmuring noise and flicks its tail. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? Are all these cats so spoiled? Probably. I guess I'll have to pick it up and move it myself. I lean over to scoop it up, but as I do, a tiny orange, a bobcat whizzes past my feet. It stops on the top below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw past the other cat's on the forehead. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to his feet, looks angry. I'm gonna have to break up a cat fight. Hey, you two. The bobtail flattens its ears, stares intently at the orange cat. They both perk up when they hear a voice from above. Is Hash Browns sleeping on the stairs again? Oh, never mind. The orange cat, Hash Browns, I guess, trots away. Landry works his way back down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten. Was it really necessary to smack him? You should be nice. Bobtail turns its head away in a wide arc, as if giving an okay, whatever response. It lazily struts over to the windowsill, takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns? Yeah. What a good name. Oh no, I do like Hash Browns. It's, oh, Tater Tots. Yeah, I don't like Tater Tots. Graves names all the cats here. He comes up with some interesting ones. What are some of their names? Well, at the moment, there's Ramona, Sansuke, Cotil, Owl, Ramble, Pelt, Neo, Hisa, Valentine, Rita, Ayn, Junta, Jam Band. Jam Band's kind of a cute name, and so on. Holy, which one was the bobtail? Oh, his face falls. Why does he look so nervous? That's, why don't you ask Grace later, huh? Is that his cat? Did he name it or something? Is it a bad name? No, he's... Graves should have told you about Let's get to work. It's time to open. Landry isn't having any more of this. He walks past me to the front door without a glance. He flips the sign from closed to open. And ta-da! Your first day at a cat's paw begins. And nobody's here. That's a little anticlimactic. Haha, yeah, the mornings are usually pretty slow. Might pick up later. I didn't at all day. Sure, a few people came in. Landry had me wait their tables while he supervised. Went pretty well. I made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Billy came down a couple of times to check in. I saw Mesa Hayes every time I went in the kitchen, but I didn't see Reese at all. Reese Bobtail Cat, on the other hand, was all over the place. I think I see why he'd take a shine to this one. They're both complete hams. Not to mention that it was slow, just when I got to play with the cats more. Or like 10 of them, maybe? I can't get a solid count. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there are a lot. Bears around here for them to hide. Thank you for your help today. Landry Finley, and I just finished wiping down the tables. Mason was gone before the cafe closed. I don't know where Hayes went. So how do you like it? It's always this quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. I've got plans. Always should get here early then, huh? Don't say that like are always early. Oh, I had to come in earlier. Don't worry about it too much. Just show up at your regular time. Oh, thanks. I can imagine what busy means here. What, like 6 people in here at the same time? I got a little more work. I got to do the blog, so you'll go ahead. I'll close up if Grace doesn't get here to do it. Oh, thank you. Avery, you can head out. Thanks, are you leaving now? I can walk with you. I'll be out in a bit. You go ahead. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Night. Wonder if I'll see that cat again. A door closes behind me with a jingle. I have a job. My coworkers are pretty cute. I can play with cats. And if this works out, I should be able to afford a place of my own soon. Wait until my parents hear about this. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't help but giving a little celebratory fist bump. Alright. I just heard someone snore a lot behind me. Thought I said that pretty quietly. Around to see, but nobody's there but a cat. Oh, 2 cats actually. Cats from the cafe. Oh, is that the bobtail cat? Reese. Reese's cat and the Siamese cat to be precise. How did they get outside? Did I let them out? My luck, this is bad. I'm pretty sure one of those is to not lose the cats. Not looking at me. Now's my chance. I start creeping toward both cats. If I move to something, I might spook them. I only make it steps before I see the bobtail eyes swirl back to face me without turning the rest of its head. It takes a swing leap and heads down one fork in the road. The Siamese cat continues down the same path as usual as anything. I can't get them both, but I need to at least get one of them. I better decide who to go after. I'll do the Siamese. Bob on me clearly, but the Siamese cat hasn't picked up on it yet. Best chance right now is probably follow the Siamese. I'm kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch up. Try to mimic those long strides Landry keeps, always takes to cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. Jogging is gonna be easier, or not. My feet are falling harder on the ground, and the cat notices I'm faster now, so I better pick up. Break out a full run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there now, but it doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm gonna catch up sooner or later. Pretty good runner. I finally closed the gap. Suddenly, the cat screeches to a halt, jerks around to face me. Avery, stop. Eh? Why are you chasing me? Because you got... Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? A talking cat? It's me. Me? Hayes. Last I checked, Hayes was a guy with glasses. You didn't seem like the pranking type Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like dusting brush. Feel bad this cat's getting caught up whatever shenanigans they're trying to put me through right now. This seems like it should be against work procedure. You said the truth, Avery. The voice comes from behind me. I whirl around to see Landry, but he's not there. Down here. I readjust my gaze downward. Oh, come on. Know this. This isn't a joke. Landry cat takes a few steps past me, sits down in front of Hayes cat, even though I'm being cute. He's gone his long. Oh, no, come on. No. Dude, if my coworkers were cats, oh, that'd be great. I love to work with cats. Graves didn't tell you. Tell me what? Tell me that you're all secret cats? That doesn't make any sense. They're aliens. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Sorry, Avery, I thought he told you. Is that why you were acting weird? You're all keeping something this bonkers a secret? It's not easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats. I'm surprised to hear his pipe up of all people. Or all cats. Cat people? It began around the time we started work here. Grace calls it a curse. Wait, actually, that'd be kind of cool. Wait, no wonder why nobody wants to work there. A curse? A curse? This is too much. Though, I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way, but wait. Is everyone at the cafe a secret cat? Yes. Rapes too? Nobody has seen him as a cat, but it seems safe to assume. Am I gonna turn into a cat too? Archie isn't looking at me anymore. He's avoiding eye contact as hard as he can. He says the same. Either answers, I'm gonna turn into a cat? Oh, come on. Sorry, Avery. If you can stop it, we don't know what causes the curse. Maybe if you won't talk to the others tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite Hash Browns too. Is he also a person? I can see the fur between his shoulder rising on end in a little ridge. Seeing that takes the wind out of my sails a little. Yeah, alright, I'm too tired. Better be a weird dream or something, a weird work-induced hallucination. Dude, that'd be sick. Sorry, Avery. I wouldn't mind working there. Why is Avery being weird? Not listening to talking cats anymore. Bye. Imagine if Mochi could talk. The sun's barely gone down, but I'm capital letter done with today. This is too much. Don't forget the good food this time. Wait, can Mochi talk? This can stop. Someone just say something? There's nobody here but Mochi. Oh, I find him standing next to the. Oh no, I can understand Mochi now, looking up at me with those expectant eyes. I gently nudge him with my foot. Did you just say that? I can understand cat now. Rrr. Nope. Nope, I'm done. I dumped the rest of the canned cat food in the bowl, I scurry out of the kitchen. I dump myself in bed. I don't even want to think about it right now. It's all just a weird dream. I'm gonna sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleep on the couch is so much is messing with my head. I don't usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea for tonight. I don't want Moshi whispering to me in my sleep. I wake up early enough, I surprise myself. This is gross, who does this? At least I slept fairly well, considered. My cheek hurts, kind of like I'm getting used to one of those real powerful zits. Just when I have a job where I see people all day. What perfect timing. I kick my legs free of big blankets, roll off the side of the bed with my usual grace. God, this thing feels gross. I don't have any acne stuff with me here, but maybe Wendy had something I can put on it. I turn to, oh my god, am I a cat? I turn over to the vanity to access it. Oh no, that's not a zit. That's a whisker. There's a whisker growing out of my face. I'm turning into a cat, let's go! It won't come out. I thought at first maybe it was Mochi's, got stuck there, but nope. Growing out of my face, I tried to pluck it. That was probably one of the worst ideas I ever had. Now I just know how sensitive cat whiskers are. Is this really how the curse starts? I've been pacing around for too long. Gotta go to work, but how am I supposed to leave the house like this? What if someone sees me? I can try to cover it with something. I dig around. Mask on a sink, maybe that'll do the trick. I can pretend I have a cold or something. Not because it feels weird, really awkward against my face. I lost here. Call my staffers, but I didn't get their numbers yesterday. I guess it'd be hard to use a cell phone as a cat anyway. I have to get to the cafe. Hope someone's there to ask. I didn't run into anyone on my way at the cafe yesterday, but knowing my luck to be a whole crowd or something. Just put the mask on. Keep my head down and walk quickly. Because my face itches. I hope another one isn't coming in. The thought is enough to make me pick up my pace. Starting to work gonna be a theme for me. Maybe I'll keep me in shape. I just hope I can keep my human in shape too. Why are there so many people milling around the front of the cafe today? This is exactly what I was dreading. It's like they showed up specifically to look at the magical mutating cat person. As I approach the cafe, the whisker falls off, like a dead leaf or something. Look at it just fluttered to the floor. I leaned down to pick it up as if I hadn't seen it happen. Would have thought it fell off one of the other cats. This is stupid. This is so stupid. My eyes start to sting. I can't tell if I should be mad or crying or both. Of course they didn't tell me about the cat curse. Like, on the day of the interview. This is really, really stupid. I don't want to deal with it. I kicked the door open with my foot. It's actually pretty heavy, so I just, it just sort of nudges open. Where's Graves? Looks like most of them are already here. They're already setting the table for breakfast. Like this is just a regular normal day where nobody grows cat whiskers. Oh, Avery. I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter? This is the matter. This whole dumb situation. You probably can't see the whisker I'm waving around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of cat. I'm a people. I can't believe this. Oh, come on. You should have known this was going to happen. How was I supposed to know? Sounds like nobody here didn't read her contract. The safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcome pamphlet. What contract? You signed some paperwork when you started, right? Yeah? Well, I'll be so chill about this. We work for an evil dungeon lord who is turning us all into cats. I don't think they're called dungeon lords. Avery, none of us are happy about it either. We're doing what we can. That's gotta be more than what you could be doing. Where's Graves? He may be upstairs. I don't know. I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something. Whatever it is, that room's gonna be missing a door after I kick it off its hinges. I start toward the back of the cafe. The steps must be back here somewhere. Mason and Mason are in the kitchen. Mason's gawking, and even Mason's got an eye on me. Avery, where are you going? I've had enough of this. I gotta give him peace of my mind. What? This curse. Others trail me into the kitchen. What am I, the cat herder? Avery, chill out. We aren't all mad about it. Most of us signed up for it on purpose. It's done some good things for some of us. Well, I'm mad. I'm mad. Turning into a cat won't do anything for me. I know you're mad, but it's not Grove's fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him. I owe him nothing. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't gonna change anything. There's nothing we can do. Let's just sit down and talk about it. Alright. I can quit. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. I guess I see what you mean. Oh, come on, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Lily puts her arm around my shoulder. I try shrinking away, but she just redoubles her efforts. Never had somebody to be so forceful about comforting me. You like donuts, right? How about jelly donut? What does that have to do with anything? I guess I'm to show you that a cat curse isn't all that bad. She gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go sit down at the table. I'll be out to show you in a sec. This is so stupid. Frustration festers in the pit of my stomach. I don't even have it anywhere to put it. I feel another hand slap me gently between the shoulder blades. What is with these people? This time it's Mason. Didn't eat yet, right? Oh, I've been freaking out about this all morning. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her hand. I even feel it like a weight on my back. Stop sulking and sit down. Eat. Is that a comfort or a threat? Good food calms you down. She's not wrong about this. She gives me a firm but gentle push towards the dining area. It's like being scooted for by a steel pillar. I guess I might as well go sit down. Maybe have a cup of coffee. I returned to the front of the cafe, flopped down on the chair at the head of the table. After all that following everybody was doing before, nobody bothered to come back out yet. Maybe they think I can use the space to cool off. It feels like I'm in a timeout. First, out of the kitchen is Hayes of all people. He tiptoes up, delicately sets the small teacup down. It's lavender tea to help with stress. I drink it sometimes when I'm overwhelmed. Thank you. He flinches a bit when I look at him. I pick up the tea and hold it up to my face. Smells lovely. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. When I oblige, I see what he means. It's pretty calming. Let out a deep sigh. I can feel my shoulders slump a little. He seems relieved that I've approved. He takes it as permission to sit and take the seat next to me. You know, I get anxious a lot too. You probably guessed that though, huh? Some things help me out, like the tea. But I think the thing that helps me the most is being a cat. I know that must sound pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up in a tiny corner and nothing is expected of me. It helps me a lot. So that's really does sound stupid. But that's what we mean. We aren't mad about it. No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. Thanks. He doesn't seem to know what to say. He's just sort of staring down at the table. He uses a paper on the napkin in front of him. Wow. You hate people. Huh? I mean, why would you work in a place where you're around people all the time if they make you nervous? Oh. They say it's like a muscle. You have to work on talking to people to get better at it. So I thought I'd try it, but do you jump right into that deep end? I guess so. Hey, do I make you nervous too? What? I mean, I don't want to make you nervous. I mean, I don't want to make you nervous. You can talk to me whenever you like if you want to. I don't know, practice or something. Oh. Oh, okay, I can kind of turn it down a little. It's kind of loud. Right. Thanks. Of course. That's what coworkers are for, right? I guess so. Well, let's just start, I suppose. Esteemed patrons, may I have your attention, please? Especially you. Where's this voice coming from down here? Look down in. It's gonna be Jelly Donut, isn't it? It's Jelly Donut! It's me, a real-life internet sensation! You're so surprised you should see the look in your face right now. Right meow! Wow, you really capitalized on this curse, huh? I just started making videos as a way to have fun with the situation. Who knew it would make me a celebrity? I give you my autograph later if you like. Now I'm fine. He gives me a pawful pat, and then gives me a wink. You're so starstruck. I am not. You so are. I bet you spend a lot of time on the internet. Bet you know all about me. No? You're blushing. Why would I be blushing about a cat? Oh, cut the shtick, both of you. Reese saunters up, serving platter in hand. He nudges Finley aside with his foot, scooting her a good distance from the table. Rude! Are you over your temper tantrum, Avery? Well, I almost was, but then you had to come in here and call it a temper tantrum. No sense of humor, just like I said. He reaches over my shoulder, says a plate of, ooh, pancakes. Finley, go change back. I don't want your dirty feet on the table. God, I'm gonna nip into your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Despite her threat, Finley saunters off, tail flicking into the break room. He returns a moment later, flops down on the seat across from me, but not before grabbing another set of cakes from Reese. He's already digging into her food. Mason comes in the kitchen, takes her usual seat. Audrey follows close behind her with another tray of pancakes. The rest of the table pounces on their breakfast spread. Are you feeling, Avery, better, I guess? I'm glad to hear. I didn't mean to spring this up on you, but we all forgot how confusing it all was at the start. I know I assume you already knew what was happening. I'm the only one who didn't read the contract. Did it say, like, hey, I'm gonna turn you into a cat or something? I had so many words at least. Of course, we all read it, right? All the varying degrees of sheepishness going around the table right now. Nope. I didn't even really understand the safe zones talking things. I thought it was about safety protocol, but I didn't ask. He shrugs and looks intently at the maple syrup pulled on his plate, which I'm choosing to interpret as no. I skimmed it. I got the potential for great power, but the price part, the specifics. Oh my god, all of you. No wonder I'm the one in charge here. The point is, Avery, we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We're trying finding out more about it, but we all hit dead ends. You can't exactly wiki how to cure a cat curse. Well, you can, but the results are, well, they're from the internet. Why didn't you just ask him? Oh yeah, I did, but he said something like, ahem. We are but actors on the stage of life, and we have been cast in the drama of this cafe. That sounds like something he would say. You bought that? But everyone just sort of nods and agrees with Reese. Ow. But we're all in this together. We're like teammates now. We can figure it out with or without Graves. Yeah, you're right. We can do this. There's my fork pancake piece still attached like a musketeer giving a salute. I get varying nods and murmurs of agreement, but nobody follows my example. I thought we could have made this a thing. What we need to figure out is crowd management. Jelly Donut days are rough and we need to be ready. I think I should spend time with Mason to help her in the kitchen, of course. Hayes too. I'm okay with that. Might need you both to come out and help us from time to time. Gonna spare anyone besides Finley for a cat detail today. You know how these days go, no cat breaks. Sorry, Hayes, I know. Avery will be made to covering the floor. Hayes and Reese will be out from time to time if we really swamped, and Grace should be my later help out. Might be hectic, so I hope you're ready. I only get one training day, and then I have to deal with Jelly Donut Day. Mission accepted. What a hassle, sure. This sounds exciting. I bet this place is fun when it's busy. Yes, some of the people who come by are so cute. Just wait until you see the kids. This little girl had a jelly donut. Oh, that's so cute. I think you look cute a jelly donut. Wait, huh? You trying to get me to join your fan club or something? I don't have one, but if you want to manage it, no, that's your loss. Mason, are you ready? This is gonna be a long day. I like a challenge. I finished eating so we can get back to work. Yes, ma'am. Reese shovels one last pancake in his mouth without even finished chewing. Grabs his plate, hurries after Mason. Hayes at least manages some grace at his exit. I better go get ready too. My public awaits. Lily hands me her plate and dramatically flicks her hair away from her face like a starlight a photo shoot. She disappears into the back as well. Alright, Avery, drink your coffee because it's time to get energetic. Yeah. Good, because if you look outside the cafe and around the corner, oh man, is that why there's so many people out front? Yep. I better drink this coffee then. Well, I better get pumped. It's gonna be a long day. Oh boy, did it become busy fast. There's a crowd of people as soon as we open the door. They're all clamoring to see the internet sensation Jelly Donut. They pour in like a leak in a ship's hall. Andrew tells me that sometimes we have to cap the number of people allowed in a time, but it's not that bad yet. Hopefully the numbers stay down until Graves gets back. We'll need the crowd control it in the afternoon. Where is he anyway? I'm sure he has a lot to deal with. There's a lot more to managing a restaurant than what goes on inside, I'm sure. He always comes to help out sooner or later. I'm having a lot of trouble picturing Graves waiting tables. Maybe he wears that uniform Reese is so obsessed with. Okay, I don't have time to sit here daydreaming about that. There are tables to wait. Boy, there are a lot of orders for donuts and coffee today. I didn't even know that was on the menu. I guess it's pretty on point to offer donuts on a day when Jelly Donut is in the cafe, but somehow I didn't expect it. I don't see them in the pastry case. Maybe they're still in the back. I better go check. Hey Mason, are the donuts back here? Oh yeah, there are. We'll stack them in. They're so warm. All those Kiki donuts are so good too. Shouldn't be hungry after such a big breakfast, but they look amazing. The coast is clear. I don't see Mason, Hayes, Race aren't even in the room. I better not get together and steal inventory on a busy day. Like donuts, huh? Of course you do. Oh, I didn't even hear her come up behind me, but there she is. Uh-oh, I almost caught red-handed. But there she is. Mason looms over me, rests her arm across my shoulder. Oh yeah. These look really good. I'll make you some later. I like strawberry. You don't have. I like strawberry. I'm not gonna turn it down. I like strawberry donuts the best with the pink frosting. I'm gonna request some of those. Strawberry, huh? Not what I expected. Is that good? It's nothing. Oh, with chocolate drizzle? Yeah, sure. And sprinkles? Sure. And don't get carried away. That's too much for one donut. Are you sure? I have some ideas that will revolutionize the donut world. Now stop wasting time. It's busy out there. Right. Mason dumps the trays of plates in my hands, then shoos me out of the kitchen. I bring the plates to their respective tables. I'm getting really good at this. Wait, stop. Oh, thank goodness you're back. We're so swamped. Avery to the rescue. This is so a bit much. It's like we're under a waterfall of people who want to see Jelly Donut or something like that. I don't know, I'm too busy to think of a good metaphor. Emily's loving it though. Look at her just mug for the camera. And there they go again. Someone else is trying to put a donut on her head. Excuse me, please read the rules. We can't let customers bring food to the cat play area. Fine, whatever. Jeez. You see something on the internet, you think it's okay in real life. Some people, someone better talk to that kid about these bad habits she's encouraging in people. The offending customer has already vanished back to his table, but now there are 3 people who've taken his place. Need more babysitters, one at a time, please. No flash photography. Thank goodness. Reese Hayes back out to help corral the crowd. Reese has taken a spot at the door as the world's tiniest bouncer, and Hayes is taking someone's order, which reminds me I better get back to work too. The final stretch, but this is exhausting. My pockets are bursting with tips. But it's not much consolation if I feel like I'm never gonna leave this place. Could really use a break. Hey, what's she doing? Need a break? I suppose I shouldn't be selfish, but the only one working my bit in here. It's not a request as much as a command. I better go see what's up. Does some kind of baking bomb go off in here? While taking turns bussing tables so the crowd hasn't left much time to deal with dishes, cooking utensils. I need your help. And here I thought you didn't trust me in the kitchen. I don't need coffee. Yeah, me too. No. We're low on beans. Get them from the basement right around the corner. I'm swamped. Oh, duh. Yeah, of course. She's like, I'll get them. I've never been in the basement before. Probably not a great idea for someone to help me out, but dark places kind of creep me out. The restaurant on a haunted house, and I'm not so scared of cat. Should be fine. Here goes nothing. Oh god, the skeleton doesn't help. Holy graves. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. It is a haunted house down here. This is a restaurant, storehouse. It's a Halloween surplus store. Is that? It is. There's a Cheerio full of model skeletons. What the? What's he got padlocked? You know what? Maybe I don't want to know. Yikes, I better get out of here. Back upstairs quickly before I get attacked by a giant toad. Find a giant bag of unground coffee beans that I'm sure I can just barely lift myself. But more interesting is the hook that's resting on top of it. Oh, is it a book? With its worn leather cover embossed with silver swirls in the shape of a cat, looks like a spell book. Probably Graves' diary. I'm so curious. I want her to take a little peek. What? I don't get this at all. It's written in code. This is all nonsense. Wait a sec. What's my name in here? Graves is writing about me? Avery. Oh, she sounds mad. There's not time to start reading. This book is really tiny. It fits in my hoodie. I'm gonna look through this when I get home. It's probably nothing, but after seeing my name, how could I resist taking it home for a better look? I'll bring it back before anyone even notices it's gone, but seriously, I should leave before a crowd. A crow lands in my hair or something, or a bat. I have the coffee bag in my arms, trudge up the stairs back to the kitchen. all the light of day. It was way too quiet in that basement. I barely get the door open when I hear a muffled noise from the dining room, the clanging of pots, pans in the kitchen get lost. Took you long enough. Sorry, I don't know my way around down there yet. Creepy, isn't it? Yeah, glad you said it. Gave me the chills. I like it. I'm not surprised. Thanks. Get back to work. Okay. Anytime. The whirring of coffee grinder starts immediately after I start talking. This conversation is probably over, but I get out there, see what's going on. It looks like the crowd has dissipated. Also don't see Finley or Jelly Donut anywhere. Guess her energy has its limits, huh? Hey cutie, how about some coffee? I had a really busy day at work. Oh, there she is. Oh no, she's got donut in her hair. Watch, she torn out. Bet she does. I bet that does take a lot out of you. What? Wait, cutie? Is she being friendly or making a move? When coffee coming up, you got it. You know where the I'll be nice. When coffee coming right up. Want me to put anything in it? Oh, you. Good milk, 2 sugars, please. You got it. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone. Cafe got some really good comments today. We should see a nice boost in traffic from this. So this is what you mean by social media expert. Yep. I run the company message board and all those other accounts. Jelly Donut was something I started to get more cafe traffic. I didn't expect it to get so big. But it's actually a lot of fun. You should join me when you start transforming too. I could use a sidekick. Oh yeah, forgot about that until just now. Oh, sorry. Trying to help. Sure, come sit with me. Quiet enough that Landry can take care of the remaining stragglers, so I should be fine if we sit for a minute. Really though, it's gonna be fine. We all stick together here. You're part of the family now, got it? Sprinkles in your hair. She reaches up. Her sugar stuck in her bangs. So I do. I mean it though, got it? Yeah, thanks. Any room for another? Guess there aren't too many left after all. That downstairs looks like he's already locked the door. Always. Under scoots a chair next to Finley. I guess the cafe's closed now. I expect you all won't spend too much time lollygagging. You have cleanup to do. Jeez, Dad, lollygagging, really? I don't know, was the first word that came to mind. So why don't you sit with us too? I'll use a break, I suppose. Where's Hayes and Mason? Oh, you know Mason, she's probably already gone. She doesn't stick around after shifts to help with cleanup. She gets here earlier than any of us for prob. It's only fair she also leaves early. Because I think she has something that she does after work. As a cat? Hey, don't judge. Wonder what kind of cat she is anyway. It was kind of rude to ask that, but you know what they say about curiosity in cats. I should see if she's here to thank her for her work. Be right back. I'll Hayes to come join us if you can. You got it. Oh, the kitchen is pretty clean already. Was Mason that quick? Oh, there she is. Got her before she could go. Mason. What? Oh, really busting your butt today. Thank you. Good job. Already got one foot out the door. She seemed really irritated that I interrupted her. Have a good night. You want me to walk you home? I think it was a snort of a laugh. You think I'm gonna get chased or something? Are your dogs gonna come get me? Or no, I thought it'd be nice to go fucking stuff. We're talking now? I guess so, huh? Well, where are you going? Do you live near here? We all? Yeah, haha. Is that all? I guess so. Good night. Yeah. Disappears around the corner, but a second later I catch a glimpse of oh, she is the orange cat with the crooked tail! Maybe that's her. It looks like she's heading in the same direction as my apartment. I wonder if we're neighbors? But not the silliness, Sam. I get back to the kitchen, I hear the sink. Rain looks like he's doing the rest of the dishes. Doesn't he come out with the others? Poor boy deserves a break as much as the rest of us. If anybody is a family like Finley said, he should be part of it too. I'll pay with the dishes. I'm just gonna invite him. Hey, put those down. Come out. We're all gonna sit and have coffee. I'm fine, thank you. You don't like me now? What? Just teasing you. Come on, you're one of us. I'm sure you're tired. Back, I'll help with the dishes after I'm done, I'm sure. I won't be the only one either. We gotta stick together, right? I guess so. Mom, get your coffee even. I'd rather get it myself. I'm picky with my coffee. Yeah, so prefer a good cappuccino instead. We have a nice espresso machine here. Oh, like the one you made for me at the interview. It was really good. Oh, thank you. A cappuccino, steamed milk, and espresso. It's a delicate balance. Can you make me another one? Sure. Oh, is that a smile? It is. I'll go make them now. In the dining room, I head out to the cafe. Hayes walks with me at first, but slips upstairs as soon as we reach the staircase. There are a series of loud whirring noises as he returns with a cup in each hand. He is careful as he hands me mine. It's still a little hot. It looks amazing. Thank you. Here's another cat. Is there another cat in the film? Oh, I don't think they show it. I head back upstairs, coffee in hand. I return to my seat. He's fell shortly after, sits at the table next to us. Reach out, drawing his table a little closer to ours. We sit and talk over coffee for a while. We divide the tips, careful to leave us a respect for Mesa when she gets in tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark. I should be going soon. Say goodbye, everyone heads out. They're all staying late again. I understand that, of course. They want to be here for as long as possible. I enjoy this while I can. The gravity of the situation weighs on me as about the door. What am I gonna do once I start turning into a cat? How would I explain that nobody would believe me? Meow. And the thought flies out my head. The black cat without eyes is back. It sits in the middle of the road. Something dangles from his mouth, but I can't tell what. Quit it, Graves. No, that's you. Black cat stares at me, impassively. Playing dumb isn't gonna work. Black cat flops on the pavement, spreads out its legs, not even looking at me. I'm off on this hot tip after all. Guess sometimes a cat is just a cat. Everything is getting to me. The more reason to go home, get some sleep. I'm almost home now. I should figure out what I'm gonna do for. Then it just hit my back. Get off, get off, get off. Wait, it's gone. The black cat at my feet. What the? Emmett Graves? I don't care if this cat is Graves or not. I'm calling it that until I'm proven wrong. Meow. A black cat trots off somewhere. Is it just me or something like the word meow? Worse than that, kind of smug. Graves. It's not him. Maybe it smells like cat. Try get others now. Try to get home before I'm jumped by more strays. Run the rest of the way home. Slam the door behind me. I can't take this. If my hair wasn't already white, it'd be turning that way. You're late. Who said that? It's Mochi. I looked down Mochi's fat face looking up at me. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not doing this. I dumped some kibble into Mochi's bowl, went into my room, closed the door behind me. I just shamble into my pajamas. But when I bundle up my hoodie, I feel first bulge in the pocket. That's right, the book. Maybe something useful is in there. Start to flip through the page. There's my name. There's Hayes, Finley, Mason Laundry, Reese. Must be a clue of some kind, but no. All these words, they look like they've been written by birds hopping around in ink. Just my hoodie on the floor. Get to work. Maybe you can decipher. I hold the book upside down now. Is there a cipher? Nope. I don't know why I bothered looking. Of course, it won't be that easy. I try for another 20 minutes, but it's useless, so I give up. Frustrated, I drop the book. It hits my hoodie. Gracefully tumbles over, shuffle them away from my foot. Something tumbles out. What is that? Felt like out of the hoodie a bookmark. Did I leave that there? Why would I put anything there? Pick it up. Looks like it got some weird holographic center. It's kind of pretty. I should bring it back to the cafe tomorrow along with that stupid book. I got to tuck the bookmark into it for safekeeping, but... Wait, can it translate? Hold up. I can read it with this. I don't know how it got there, but it's the key to reading this book. The Hallowed Covenant of Witchery. What? Reese did say something about witches the other day. This might be a good lead, whatever's going on. I settle in with the book, start reading from the beginning. I've been doing this for days now. I wake up, go to work, come home, lose myself in the grimoire, barely make it to bed before the sun comes back up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Listen to me. Calling the thing a grimoire now. I stop reading this book or mumbling to myself, I guess, but seriously, There's all this stuff about witches, covens, powers. I've never seen anything like it. Sometimes I don't even read the words on the page, but they make me feel strange when I read. Powerful, I guess. Like, if I keep going, they'll suddenly click into place. I'll learn something unknowable. It's getting to me, though. I feel haggard. My coworkers have pointed out that I'm getting wicked bangs under my eyes. I haven't told them about the book. I bet they think I've just been up playing video games or something. Mer. With you, you're so friendly lately. Since when do you sit in laps? I do that. Say that sometimes witches get familiars now. It's ridiculous. I'm getting ahead of myself. Not becoming a witch. I've been trying to do some stuff in the book. Out though just a bit. You can't blame me. Hear me out. I think I managed to move a cola can with magic. It was just balanced weirdly or something fell on its own, but it felt like it worked. Definitely been reading that gibberish book for too long. To stretch my legs or something, right, Mochi? Huh? See, even Mochi agrees, and he hates exercise. Am I off today? It's actually pretty early. Reading a Dusty Tumble night actually reset my sleep schedule to a normal one. I'm gonna celebrate with some coffee, breakfast, and a nice walk. Did I become a coffee drinker anyway? It's not bad at all. Now that I've gotten used to it, this stuff I drink is actually a real shade of tan now. Almost my palate is refining every day. I kind of just want a big old cheese Danish or something too. That's that corner store down the road. I've been in there for a lot of stuff, and their breakfast pastries look really good. You could also stop by the cafe. Most of the customers today, but I bet someone's hanging around who could make a nice fancy coffee or something. Let's go to work. You know what? Why waste money when I can just get some coffee for free? Not really that great on that water coffee grounds ratio. Just better I learn myself with the customers right. Last time I tried to make coffee was a disaster. It came out this gross brown water. Ew. I have to do this right. It doesn't look like anyone's here yet. There are some lights on the cafe, the door above, but I don't see anyone moving around. Instead, maybe I was wrong about coming here on their days off. Really just gonna be me hanging at work like I have nothing better to do. Alright, I just make some coffee, figure out what to do for the day. Okay, I got my key, I'll unlock the door and let myself in. Even though there are no people, the cafe still feels busy with these cats milling about. There goes Hatch from bossing some other cat like usual. Now I was making eyes at his own reflection on the floor. Codex in a cute little ball by the window. Marina and Ein are catching some sun. And Junta has his paw. The other cat's like they're spanning. Who is it? I get maybe a photo, but when I see a steel planet, I pause. Is that Hayes? His ear flicks. One of eye shoots up. Looks like he takes a moment to register what's happening. But once he does, his eyes dilate to the size of saucers. Hey, Avery! His tail puffs up back from Junta at a surprising speed. He bumps into the wall, then hops a solid 6 inches in the air in shock. Hey, just calm down. It's just me. Junta was crying a lot, and then I just sort of, oh, please don't make fun of me. Junta is one of the newest cats. He's a sweetheart stray we found wandering the streets, but he scares easily, so he gets clingy sometimes. Why would I do that? That was really sweet of you. Slowly, I reach down and scratch Junta behind the ears. He's confused by all the commotion, but he doesn't seem too stressed about it. You're so thoughtful about the cats. It's great. Oh, I guess so, thanks. Just actually, I wish I could sleep in a pile of cats. It's pretty nice. He seems to have calmed down a bit, thankfully. How about some coffee? I go for a cup, and I bet you could too. Okay, yeah. I'm going to change back. Don't look, okay? You got it. Despite being around all these cursed cat people, I've never seen a transformation in progress. Maybe it's not something I'm supposed to see. Anyway, it's probably as rude and creepy as watching someone get changed, so I'm not about to peek. Okay. Would you like a cappuccino? I'll go make us some coffee. That sounds great, thank you. Or I don't have to mess with the coffee machines I sink into my favorite spot on the big circle couch, take a big ol' sip of my coffee, and sit here all day. Maybe I will. Oh, Avery, you're here early. Yeah, I thought I'd come and see what everyone's doing. I've been cooped up in my house way too long. Good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything. Oh, don't worry about me. It sounds like you've been busy enough. There goes the door again. Hello, hello. So, Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet? Excuse me? What I mean? Sorry, is this still a sensitive subject? No. Nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it'd take more time. That strange should turn in about a week. Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch. This wouldn't be the first time Avery saw on the uptake. Were you just standing there waiting for a chance to say something like that? Of course not. He totally was. But right though, playing with that book made me totally forget about the curse. I haven't seen any changes since then. I'm gonna do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I'm betting you're a silver tabby or something pretty like that. I hope I'm the type of cat I become a slow person. Reese rolls his eyes and flops down on the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with a spiral bound sketchbook. Finley picks up a large bag, trundles towards the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, in Graves' apartment. He lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh. The third floor is his apartment. Don't we see him like all the time? He's basically a ghost. He usually out until really late, leaves pretty early in the morning. I don't think he sleeps. I bet he sleeps on a fancy coffin behind me. He's just really busy. Takes care of all the administrative stuff for the cafe. Hmm. I better get to work. That ramp isn't gonna build itself after all. Andre gives me a little wave, then disappears into the back. He is back a few minutes later with hands full of lumber and a roll of carpet. So that's why all the stuff was in the basement. Sorry, I might as well get noisy in here. That's no problem. I suppose if you must. Andre and Reese go back to work. A few minutes later, I hear Finley. I peek up at the balcony. She's still fiddling with a laptop or something. Everybody seems to be keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them. On the other hand, I'm not getting paid, so... Laundry, Finley, Reese. I'm not gonna stay put, I'm chilling. I'm gonna stay here, finish this delicious coffee before I do anything. This is my day off, after all, we all get caught up. I hear footsteps from the kitchen. But isn't the big boss himself? My wonderful cat herders. I see you've been keeping the place while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ew. Come on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. It has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, must be something. Andre, don't work on the CAD equipment as always, but I'm not done yet. Have you ever been given reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs too. Sure thing, boss. I see. Been keeping your protege in line. Beyond the good work, of course. Nothing get past me. Eyes and talent of an eagle protege. They're talking about me. Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for your coffee? I'd be happy to. Your treasure as always. I hope you've been keeping well. Oh well. Finley. Finley peeks her head over upstairs to shout down, come on, just come downstairs. Present. Everybody's are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end. I'm sorry, you have such a precious, adorable girl making your business work. You're my internet lifeline. I've no head for such things. I bet he has been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. And Avery, he's real close now. I don't think I like it. Puts his hand on my shoulder, levels his gaze down to mine. Blue eyes so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. On to you. What? You're the fastest learner we've had here. I forget you're still new. I feel like he's not just talking about the cafe. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying. So you have, so you have. Let's go my shoulder, turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. Ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everyone. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more info. Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today. She hasn't been showing up as much on days off lately. Did you find a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something? I haven't been to your place in ages, though. When did you get here? You startled me. Oh, Mason, I'm glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking, I'd rather give you respite. Think I'm gonna cook on my day off? Huh? Of course not. That's why I'll take the pleasure of providing my dear employees with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back in the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a bag. No. You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what this is. Absolutely not. For more cooperative employees then. With a truly practiced flourish, Rose zips the bag, lets it fall to the floor. Oh no, no, no. That plaid and checker flannel. I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everyone. Reese looks personally offended. Nation just straight up leaves. No appreciation for your new uniforms, and to think I made it all your size. Right on Avery? Hey, she's still shouting down from the balcony. Can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. I went through such trouble to have made it. Check with us next time before you waste your time. It's easier to beg forgiveness than ask permission, as they say. See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave these here in case you, for some reason, take some time to admire it. I'll be out for one last errand, but trust when I return, you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, see what happens when he leaves. I get into the kitchen to see him slip through the back door. Sure, I'm gonna see the black cat. I just know it. I peek out. He leaves, gets further away from the cafe. I don't see him change, not even when it gets past the point where I know he heads off the cafe grounds. As the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse. I sure didn't cause it. This seems like as good as any, or time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. It looks like everyone's back to whatever they were doing before. Newly arrived Mason was kicked up her feet on the couch, ready to be dozing off. Only did say we have free access to Greer's apartment. After all, I could go look, see what he's got hiding up there. I'm kind of curious about what it looks like. Then again, if he's hiding something there, then somebody have already noticed. Maybe he is keeping all the magic stuff in that basement. I wonder which would be better to search. Honestly, probably basement. Worked the first time. Oh, where nefarious stuff is kept anyway. Maybe Gross is an idiot caught up in someone else's plan. Maybe I'm supposed to think he is a witch, but it's actually somebody else using him as a cover. Wouldn't that be messed up if it was one of the other workers at the cafe? I can't see any of them as the mastermind type, but what do I know? Well, I suppose I should prepare myself for some snooping. Yeah, if the others have free reign to his apartment, that would probably mean that he would have had to hide it somewhere in his apartment or the basement. I mean, technically, they all do have free reign to the basement. This place gives me the chills. I mean, like 10 degrees cooler down here. Now if I were a witch, where would I have my witchery and witching accessories? I take a brief walk to the immediate left of the stairs, but there's nothing but cafe and cat supplies. Maybe the book coffee is also ground up, used to make arcane sigils. Maybe I'm reaching. The right of the stairs has more interesting stuff anyway. Kneel down and get a closer look. Crystals when I hear creaking above me. Is Gross gonna catch me? Now he left, I'm hearing things. Resume my hunt. Maybe these are magical crystals after all. Creak, creak. Hello? No answer. My imagination. Creak. Maybe it's not. I know somebody's there. Creak, are you gonna try to sneak up on me? I'm not gonna fall for that. You're so noisy. Oh, it's just you. Just me. Think someone's gonna get you? Can't blame me. It's creepy down here with all these specimens and things. I like it. Alright. That's quiet. You come down here? Of course, supplies are down here. That's not what I meant. I know. Just being kind of chatty in her own way. I feel like this is the most we've ever talked. You like all this collection stuff too? Yeah. Ever look through it? Well, only a little. Find anything good? Or just a book? It's kind of hard to explain what it's about, I guess. I kind of feel like she wouldn't believe me if I tried to explain now. We just barely started talking. I'm gonna burst out with, hey, I found a magical spell book. Nah. Boring. From more. Wow. Thank you for the snooping type. Guess you caught me doing exactly that, though. She's just kind of staring now. Not sure what to do, so I kneel down by the carriage and start rooting around. What kind of stuff did you find anyway? Here. I feel her kneel down right next to me. I'm not sure if she wants me to move over or something to give her space. She doesn't seem to mind right now. Look, she reaches over for a weird, lumpy looking rock. She rests her arm on my shoulder, then drops the rock in my hand. The cool rock? Turn it over. Oh, of course, haha. Oh, it's a geo, duh. Yeah? In the corner of my eye, I can see. She's smiling just a little. Amethyst. Really pretty. You like crystals? Who wouldn't? You're right, haha. Used to collect quartz as a kid. Oh? I wouldn't have expected that. Wonder if she's into that whole healing crystal thing. Maybe she knows something about magic after all. Probably not. I'm gonna ask at least. She'd look at me like I had 3 heads. You didn't seem the type, that's all. I bet you look really cool with the quartz point necklace, though. Did you keep that in mind? I wonder when her birthday is. Maybe. Gives my shoulder a light slap, and then stands up. I'm going back up. Oh, okay. You coming? Yeah, sure. 1 second. Oh, that was a bus mostly. It was kind of nice to talk to Mason. Feels good to be getting closer to everyone here. Sort of like I finally have a social life. Well, sort of. Guess I'm hanging out with a bunch of cats one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this cursed business, huh? I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I want to play with the cats. Sunsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. I guess I'd be excited too. Elle gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air, seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Raina is chasing the feather on a string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps, and that seems... What nap does sound good. Oh, a cat nap. Will someone please exhume Aver from that pile in the corner? I jump at the start. When did I fall asleep? Morning. Why is there garland on my head? Decked to be covered in cat toys. What the? Well, we try to wake you up with catnip? What is all this? Finley? What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another, and another, and another. I get really cute pictures out of it. Oh my god, don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off of her. Aha, ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. They. No. Finley, be nice. All of you stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. I thought you were gonna actually make dinner, not just order takeout. Usually order takeout on days off. It's nice to get a change of pace. Try some of the other restaurants around here. There are fewer dishes to wash. Cuisine du jour is brought to us by the restaurant downtown you'll also enjoy. Avery, I believe you with experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did actually. Mom was something about pad thai and then rolled on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so I look over to the table, see they fold them together into one long row again. Take out boxes, pile on the center table. All the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. In the back descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective foods. We sit down for dinner. Harris takes a seat at the head of the table. While he claims it a name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not splitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair telling a story in as grand a grave gesture as you can imagine. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. But did you take a break from your goth phase? You go grunge for a while? I would never break style. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you'd say I was more goth then. I had long black hair, wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. I stopped. You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Dad showed me a photo once, the one of you with your bandmate. That sounds cool. Who? The guy with the mohawk? I don't know. He got such a huge hawk. Yes. It was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? The witch jokes. Wait. You were in a band? Are you really that surprised? Come on. Everyone was in a band in the 90s. I don't recall the stereotype, but yeah, I was in fact in a band. But it was called like Masters of the Night or something. However, it wasn't. I think you give me more credit than that. And more like Nightly Nightshade or Dark Carousel. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. It too, Haze? You are all so cruel. You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. I refuse. It was a spider coffin with an X. Please. How did you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. Haha, you're kidding me. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but no. Him, it was something like, no, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Him, trapped with my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to us anymore. Oh, he's embarrassed. He is pacing around, mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Reese? Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Don't put it like that. Everyone's laughing, having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. He's a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd at least. I'm starting to get it. I get this is why nobody's mad at Graves even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everyone's weird but benevolent uncle. They all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before I know it, the sun is totally gone. Well, how long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home, feed Mochi before he throws a fit. We'll get real passive grass so when he's fed late, it's quite late. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundry, so please relax, prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we better get going, huh? Later. Jason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. Alright, everybody, see you tomorrow. The day off went by too fast. Boy, it got late. The streetlights are on, but I still sort of hate walking the back roads at night because they're kind of sparsely lit. I don't know why, but I feel like that's a bad idea tonight. I decided to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the store lights are brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, I decided to take the other way home. Down. I decided to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the starlight's brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, it's pretty nice out. There's a lot of rusty junk on the street. Somebody just jumped their old bike here. Rude. How long has it been there? It's been around for years, but I don't remember seeing messed up like that yesterday. Be more observant. Gersh should complain about it to someone. No, it doesn't make the walk to the cafe look good to the customers. I can shake this creepy feeling crawling up my spine. This is a quiet neighborhood, and I felt like something feels different. Off eerie. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. Maybe imagining it. I don't know. All I know is I want to be home. There's one other person on the street. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. This is a weird place to loiter. Is he lost? I should offer him directions as I get closer. He whips his head up, stares at me down with his intense gravity, threatening to root me in place, allow the chill in my spine to sink in its claws. I severe eye contact, hurry on my way. A reminder I shouldn't have talked to him at all. Maybe I should cross the street to avoid this because I seem to have his attention. In the corner of my eye when I pass, I see his head move to follow me. I walk faster. And maybe I'm exaggerating, making things up, but I'm not about to stay and find out what his deal is. Yikes. I feel like he's watching me, but I'm not going to look back to find out. I walk even faster. Yikes. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of here, but that was crazy. I'm gonna stick to the back streets after all. I better go take care of Mochi before he jumps through the window and attacks me for food. Head upstairs. The rest of the night is pretty quiet. More weirdos on the street, just four-legged weirdo that lives in my apartment. But it turns out, if I stick around, I would see the man continue on his way. I would have seen him take the back alley all the way to the cafe. I would have seen him stare into the window of the cafe up to the third floor. I would have seen him leave a rusty handprint the shutters of the building across the street. First pops in out of the cafe like a stray cat for the next couple of weeks, never staying for long. I don't know what he is doing when he's gone. Days come and go. We settle into routine. Everybody shows up, does their thing. I'm getting better and better at my job. As some other stuff too. Hey Mochi, check it out. Mochi opens eye, thumps his tail once again against the side of the couch. I'm almost sure he understands me somehow. When I talk to him, it's not like I'm talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. Not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? I mean, it's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I set two cola cans next to each other, then take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching. Here we go. I concentrate and the cola cans flutter apart into ribbons like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. There's some soft crunching while a ball of soda can wobbles around a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum ribbons, arm, legs, ears. Then before you know, it's a cat. Ta-da! Oh, it's a can cat. Aluminum cat. A soda can structure of a cat. It's you. Moshi makes a little puffing noise and closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture but aside with all the others. Wait, you don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. I'm gonna show this to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. I think I feel comfortable enough with my magic, I guess, as well call it, to bring up to everybody. I can demonstrate it now. After all, so it looks like they have no reason not to believe me. The real problem is figuring out how to bring it up. I'm going to mull that over a bit, but I suppose a day or two of planning won't hurt. I should start getting ready for work. I had a couple days off. I'm going in to hang out with everybody almost every day. I say I really like everyone there. Definitely the cats. I'm really there for the cats and the coffee and the baking and stuff. But again, first things first, we'll worry about the cat situation, then I'll worry about the cute coworker situation. I grabbed my keys, smooshed my face in emoji to say goodbye, he hates it, then head my way out. There's that bike again. Haven't seen any trace of that creepy guy since some while back, so I started trying that other route from work when I needed to change the scenery. Not a great change to be honest, but there's still a lot of rusty junk lining the road. Feels like I see more every time I come out this way. So deliberately placed that there's no way it isn't on purpose. The stack of old car parts that looks like a tower if you look at it the right way is almost artful. Today, though, there's a different addition to the walkway. Graves. He's right there, very much human, standing over the rusty bike. He is so lost in thought. Didn't even notice I was there. Graves? What's up? Oh. Oh, Avery. Accessing the litter on the cafe. Yeah, it looks like somebody's been using this walkway as a trash dump. So they have. Do you think it's one of the shop owners around here? I know the culprit. There matters to probably deal with its proposal. It's not our job. If you know who it is, then make them do it. Regretfully, I do not believe I can stop him. Looks so serious. I mean, I can't blame him. The eyesore, and it's probably hurting business. What a jerk. Who is it? Nobody you know. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess if he's not gonna stop, we should just start cleaning it up. I'll carry some of it out. I rolled my hoodie sleeves, reached out to grab her hand. His fingers curl around my wrist so quickly I don't even see him move. Don't touch it. His eyes hold an instant, strong glow as his stare bores into me. For a moment, I feel that chill. Okay, sorry. Forgive me. It's too dangerous to do this without the correct procedure. You haven't learned enough yet. This is a lot more complicated than just picking up trash, huh? Please don't worry about it. I can't help wondering if this related to some other weird things I've seen around here, you know? Rather you just focus on the cafe, leave this to me. Please don't worry about it. You're so opaque, I seriously don't get you. I've been hearing that since before I could speak. I'm used to it by now. I wish you'd just tell me straight up what's going on. Consider it a management problem. How's the job treating you? You do enjoy it here, yeah? So maybe if I had a boss that told me the truth, it'd be easier. No need to be contentious. I'm doing the best I can. I truly am sorry for the mess, Avery. I am not the one you should be apologizing to. Talk to the rest of the staff about that. Best case scenario, this will be dealt with soon. I'll forget about it. And the best case doesn't happen, and we'll have a new bridge to cross. Well, you best head in. Don't want to be late after all. You gonna write me up or something if I am? I don't think I'll need to after Finley got there with you for making her open by herself. You're right. Well, later. Till then, there isn't much time until we open, so I hurry off to the cafe. Ah, Avery, there you are. I was starting to get worried. Sorry. I got sidetracked on the way here. I ran into Graves. He was stuck into the bus against work. Haha. No, it doesn't. Graves couldn't keep a hold of a topic if it was stapled to his hand. We hurried to get to work, finishing pre-open setup. Oh, it doesn't really matter because it's a slow morning. The first person to come through the doors and a customer is Graves. It's like meeting you here. Want some coffee, the usual? Huh? Oh, not right now, thank you. Oh, please pay me, don't mind. Be in and out today, maintenance work. Finally, the sink in the kitchen has been backing up something fierce lately. The kind of maintenance, my friend. Security improvements. He blows through the building, disappears through the back. As quickly as he arrived, Reese watches him go with a few wavering steps toward the door before deciding against it. I guess even Reese can't outboss the boss.